Hello there and welcome back to Space Marine. This is actually a little bit of a weird game because I had actually been on holiday for a week and not even played Space Marine at all in that time, so this was my first game back. As you'll pretty soon see, my aim is really a little bit ropey at the beginning of this round. I mean, look, I just completely managed to miss that guy, which was a little bit embarrassing. But unfortunately, he hasn't killed me just yet. Look at this. This is quite horrible, really. 10 shots and I managed 4 hits. Not a fantastic start. So he's gone back to cover, and considering how incompetent we seem to be at shooting, it's time to push forward and grab the B point. I think we managed to scare him off despite missing nearly everything. So it's fine. I'm not sure if that was an enemy nade behind us. Actually, I think that was a friendly nade from someone doing something. I'm not entirely sure what, but it does look like we are going to get this B point held down. So it's time to just head round the back here and give some covering fire to prevent any bad guys moving up, and there are 3 of them, so we can drop one. It wasn't the guy I was aiming at, but I'll take that kill. This one is playing a little bit cagey and just hanging back a bit. There's an assault marine there as well, and I have got my weapons in a complete muddle and ended up scrolling through all of them in the attempt to find my melter gun, and that was really quite poor again. This assault marine is ours, and we can see there are quite a few targets here, and we really don't want to get gunned down straight away by those guys. So it is time to go on a flanking route around the back and see if we can catch anyone unawares. Here we can see a couple of tacticals who haven't spotted us coming, so this guy is very dead, and we're going to try and chase down this guy before he can take us out. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing there. Forgot to zoom in with the pistol either, and I've got fingers in a muddle. But we did take him out, and this guy is moving around, so we can take him down in 3 shots, and that is much better shooting. Starting to get back into the swing of things here. We are just going to wrap around the back here, and this guy is completely caught unawares, so he is very dead indeed, but there are assaults moving in. This Thunderhammer goes down straight away. I don't know if he was already injured or if he simply didn't have impenetrable. There's another one though, and he is in a similar situation, i.e. dead. We've bought ourselves a little bit of a breather after that, so it's time to head round and support B, and goodness me, that is 3 enemies all at the same time. We can take this guy out, and the second guy, and the third one is coming with a Stormbolter and somehow is completely immune to that melter shot. And he goes down eventually, but there's still another assault marine behind us who doesn't have impenetrable and ends up being very dead. And we just wiped out 4 enemies at the same time. Wow, okay. That went a lot better than I thought it would. It is time to try and make a play on Objective C. We can see there's an enemy down there who we will have to take out first. He's put a grenade up, which very unluckily does kill our teammate as he comes in there. And there's a vengeance launcher as well, so time to try and find a different entrance there. Because we are taking a bit of damage. And I think it's time to head all the way back. We are on a max kill streak and there is no point wasting that. We are just going to camp this corner for a little bit to allow our health and armor to regen. We do have an enemy pushing up, but he gets dropped immediately because he doesn't even know that we're there. And there are too many enemies to make a frontal assault on B. So it is time to head round the back and see if there's anyone who is not looking the right way. There's a Stalker Bolter here, but we can drop him very, very quickly. And there are 2 tacticals here, one of which goes down straight off, then another one, and another one has spawned, and I really don't know why he didn't shoot us with his melter. I'm certainly not complaining though. There's another one spawning, and he really did not care at all about that melter shot. They keep just spawning back in, so we'll give him a blind aid and get the hell out of here. Point B is really looking quite tough to crack at the moment, so it's time to maybe try our flanking route again. That never gets old, and in fact there is almost always someone to kill. In fact there is a Stalker Bolter here. A little bit of sloppy shooting, but thankfully he was confused and rolled the wrong way, so we do manage to take him out. There are more tacticals moving up. I can see there's a Stalker Bolter firing from back there. I can't see exactly where he is, and I can hear enemies all around, especially this vengeance launcher, so we can just camp that corner until he comes up. A little bit cheap, but the kill's a kill. The Stalker Bolter's come back and he's dead again, and it is time to just sort of try and pull them out of position so we can make a play on the B point. Having kind of failed to crack the right flank, I think it's time to try the left flank and see if we have a bit more luck there. We might even be able to try and push C a little bit, take some pot shots at the guys around here, and maybe just move around to try and finish this one off, which we can do with a headshot. There's a las cannon up here, but he's a little bit on the slow side, and we can knock him down with a pair of headshots. So we are going to make a play for C. Unfortunately, that vengeance launcher guy has respawned there with a mastercrafted grenade, and it is time to go. There is no way we'll be able to knock him down at that range. So it's time to push round into the more central area and see if there's anyone that can be outflanked. I don't see anyone around here for the moment. Oh, there's one. He's moving the wrong way and again sort of not getting the weapon swaps right and just kind of messing up. But it's fine because he's dead eventually. I can hear a bunch of guys on B, so let's push around this corner and headshot a corpse. Let's not talk about that one, but let's kill the guy next to him instead. That works a lot better than trying to kill a dead guy. Someone is a little bit over-enthusiastic with their pursuit and gets taken straight down by the melter. Someone tries to respawn and we can kill him too. Is this the moment to try and grab B? Another guy respawns, in fact it's that same guy, and we can just about take him down and the other guy at the same time. And we finally got the decap and it's time to go because grenades are raining in. Got another person here and we can take him down, but again that vengeance launcher respawns on the teleport homer this time and does manage to put a frag grenade out. Mastercrafted one, which we had no chance of dodging. We do eventually have our kill streak ended. I think it was something like 29 in the end, which really isn't too shabby for a first life. The game is far from over. In fact, we are steadily losing by more and more. In fact, they did manage to retake B straight away, even though we managed to get the decap. We managed to take another guy out from there, and I think it's time to make a play on this left flank. See if we can catch anyone unawares, as we like to do. Moving around this flank, it does seem that our teammates have managed to get the decap. We'll try and snipe this guy, and this is a bit of a mistake again. Managed to get ourselves killed straight away, running straight in front of a whole bunch of enemies. Not the most sensible thing to do, and a much shorter kill streak of 2 this time. That said, it does seem like B point is nearly ours, so we'll just lay down a bit of covering fire. That was quite poor, but our second salvo is a lot better and does manage to take him out. There's a melter gun hiding in this corner, and our chain axe assault marine helps us to knock him down. We have got B point, and we've got our home point, of course, so things are looking quite a bit better. We're able to take out that stalker bolter before we can do anything really. There's another one at the back here, and someone moving in front, who is a much more inviting target than that guy at the back. It turns out that the other guy is just as dead, but unfortunately we are not able to finish that kill. Someone else manages to knock him down. Oh, maybe that's the guy at the back. I don't know. Oh, he's escaped again if it was. But there is another guy much closer, and again, pull out the wrong weapon. Fortunately it was okay because he didn't have a melter gun, only a storm bolter, and we managed to kill him. That stalker bolter is still camping back there, but there's a vengeance launcher, which is a bit more concerning. It's time to silence that clicking in the ears from that person's microphone. That plasma shot really does hurt, so we're going to go back and camp this corner, but a nade nearly kills us again. And there's a vengeance launcher, so this is going to probably be the end, unless this guy hasn't spotted us yet. And indeed he hasn't, so we can kill him. The storm bolter behind. Again, I'm not sure what he's doing. I was very lucky that time. And there's another one. And we are just about able to escape with our life. The balance of this match does slowly begin to start shifting in our favour, which is looking a lot better, but there are still enemies on B, including this guy who we can't quite get a line of sight to. So let's move across and take him out. This tactical invitingly moves in front of us, but our original target is still not dead until we can manage to finish him off with a pistol. A little bit of lags there, possibly keeping him alive for a moment. We're being attacked by an assault marine. We cannot have him around here, so it's time to chase him down and take him out for good. Well, not for good, he'll just respawn. There's heavy bolter back here. Again, we do kind of get kill stolen. It's getting a little bit frustrating now. Lots of 37-point assists. But still, the target is down, and that is probably the main thing. This one's ours, definitely, and we're back on max kill streak. I'm not sure if that was the kill that got us back on 10, but it might have been one beforehand. The assault marine has indeed returned for vengeance by the looks of it, and there's another one moving in here, who we can knock straight out of the air with a few hits. I don't think he has impenetrable, so that's very handy. Just a 4-shot kill, actually, not even including headshots. We do have a triple cap, and not even this assault marine is going to stop that. He's all by himself here, and I think we are able to drive him off. Yeah, he's in retreat. Although, that said, they have immediately recapped their home point, but we have got the lead, and it is looking a lot better for the team now. That assault is really starting to get on my nerves, just always flying around and spraying off some plasma pistol shots. I really don't think he's going to be too much of a threat for the moment though, so it's time to just head round this flank and kill this guy and then move back onto C and put some more pressure on him. Moving around this corner, we've got a heavy bolter there who we can probably take out before he can react. Again, we do not get that final shot. Our friend takes that one from us. A few tacticals lining up quite nicely for us here, so they're both dead. By rights, probably should be watching this objective, but that assault marine is there and we are really not capable of hitting him, which is a little bit frustrating. That tactical marine is dead instead though. A few more targets on this end. We take out that heavy bolter and we take out that tactical, then we swap to pistol and finish off the other tactical behind him. I think that was probably a triple kill, but it's too late to see if it is, because it is a victory for us. What a game for a first round back, 50 for 2. Not actually a record, that would go to my 52 for 8 round, but I think this is probably still the best round that we've had so far, with only 2 deaths and a pretty huge number of kills. I'm very happy with that overall. That said, the opposition really was quite forgiving, especially for all my rusty errors, but all the same, I'm very happy with that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already to see more. And as always, I will see you on the battlefield.